Bardakci. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It would have to be Kenan Yildiz, Peter, because he really is one of the golden boys of his generation. I think his signature move is to take the ball on the turn and drift out to that left wing and take on whoever presents himself in front of him. He may be a playmaker, but likes to progress with the ball, with his own running, his own pace, his own style. That's Yildiz.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Tan. Tries one from range! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Celik. And Bardakci. Demiral. Al-Mali. And it's Al-Mali. Looking for options for movement. That ball looks a good one. Oh, what has happened here? That's going to go a long way. And here's Yildiz, and the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Yildiz clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Aktokolu going after that. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Çalhanoğlu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Spread neatly, and he's picked it up out wide. Demiral wins the duel this time. Cleared away. In with the challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Güler. He's a sharp little ball here. Still goalless at the moment. Plays the return pass. Kupçu. Aktokolu in acres of space out wide. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
They've played it short. And it's Al-Mali. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Sabah really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Karazor. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Yildiz. And here's Güler. Yildiz. Yildiz! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Al-Mali. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Yildiz. Closing in on goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Picked out brilliantly. Karazor. And Almala. Karazor. Now it's Aktokolu. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Yildiz. Look at the space. It shapes to shoot! Goal! Turkey! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Turkey takes a shot! And a neat finish! They are purring, truly purring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Lovely pass. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
There's the shot! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Oh, look, all I know is that they have to make the most of it now. It was a very fortunate break, and we'll see if they can use it as a springboard.
Tan. Could be danger here. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
He's in a great position here. Kökçü. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome. Turkey looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Lock. Over to the right flank. And he's certainly onside here. Can he get it through? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Güler picks it up out wide. Güler. Now it's Yildiz. He's going for goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Kökçü. That has not gone well. Aktokolu. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to play him in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's gone back to the keeper. And for the first half, that is that.
Turkey are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Turkey claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution for Turkey, number 11, Yildiz.
So we're off again.
Number 8, Güler. Number 7,
Look.
Aktukolu.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Number 21,
It's a pretty
number
loose pass.
16, Kadiolu.
Turkey different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And it's Kadiolu. Not the most accurate pass. Look. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Yilmaz. That is good alertness. Nicely spread. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Kadiolu. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kadiolu. Now it's Unal. Yilmaz. Kökçü.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries to play it through. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's fabulous. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kadiolu. That is ended up in no man's land. Karazor. Shifted it to the flank. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Yilmaz. Great vision. Well, there's the clearance.
The attendance
Turkey
for this
have
match
got
was
it back and they'll have another go.
80,113.
And he's intervened well there. He's got away. Unal chasing after it. Succumbs to the pressure. Tan. Turkey perhaps contemplating their next change here. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Karazor. Now it's Unal. Yilmaz. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution in progress.
Tan.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yilmaz. And he was quick to react. Now it's Yilmaz. Tries a shot! Goal! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Sabah making further changes here and in quick succession. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Spread it left. Played back into the centre. Space for him to turn and look. And he whips it in. Looking for a runner. Spread out to the left. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Just about up to 75 minutes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's really well cleared. Now it's Yilmaz.
That's going in strongly.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this? Çalhanoğlu threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Tan. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Unal. And he's there to get it away. Tan. Demiral does well to get it back. Tries to pass it through. He's having a pop! Brilliant from Yilmaz! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Things looking so easy, almost... He's had a shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Celik. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Tan. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Goes looking wide. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Delivered in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Badaksi. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And this is Çalhanoğlu. No, that's been intercepted. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is that. Turkey really